To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, first of all, I need to consider approval of the agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, we had a first and second, all in favor,
Aye.
motion carried. Consider the minutes of the May 19th, 2026 regular meeting. If I can get a motion.
So move. I'll second.
Okay, we got a first and second, all in favor,
Aye.
motion carried. Any citizen wishing to make statements during the discussion of any item must first be recognized by the commission chair. After being recognized, that person should state their name and the name of any organization represented. Statements should be limited to 5 minutes. Please silence all phone and electronic devices. Recording the meeting is allowed, and the commission requests that anyone using special recording equipment be seated in the back row to avoid creating a distraction during the meeting. Moving on to old business, and there is no old business at this time. Moving on, approval of appropriations, and Ms. Smiler, our county clerk, will present details.
Morning. We have the regular accounts payable register for May 19th, 2026, ending June 2nd, 2026, and that's appropriate.
Okay, do we have any discussion on this? Yes. I see no discussion. I'm ready for a motion.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
I move to approve appropriations for the period of May 19th, 2026 to June 2nd, 2026, and authorize the chairman to sign on behalf of the commission.
I'll second that.
Okay, we got a first and second. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Moving on to new business, juvenile services, vehicle replacement approval, and we have Ms. Woodmansey, our juvenile director, will give us some details.
Good morning, commissioners. Thank you for your time this morning. I do want to go ahead and give credit where it's due. Ryan Lichter, who's here with me today, one of my supervisors, he did the heavy lift of this process. So I'm just your messenger this morning.
Ryan.
Good job, Ryan.
I wanted him to be able to go through the process from start to finish. So he actually put the proposal for bid out on May 6th with the due date of May 18th. We were fortunate to get 7 local bids, 1 out-of-state bid. And then with that, Ryan also did the heavy lift of test driving the cars to make sure it was going to be something that was feasible for our needs and the populations that we serve. And so with that, one of the ones that came in was the 2026 Traverse. And so we do have that funds available in our budget if that is something that the commissioners would consider approving.
Okay, do we need to have some discussion on this?
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
you're looking at the Chevrolet Traverse. I think those are pretty roomy and has quite a bit of room. It has a 3rd row.
It does. It has that 3rd row bench, and I think captain's in the middle and the captain in the front. So that'll make it easy to get in and out with car seats, kids, being able to collapse the seats, et cetera. So, I mean, that'll be very ideal for us, when if we have whatever event or whatever situation we're responding to, we're going to be able to get in and out with ease.
Good. I like it.
Pretty important when you're carrying a bunch of people around.
Absolutely, and that's it. That's the importance, and so with this, the other component is we are actually trading in 2 vehicles for this one, and I think that that's important too. One of them is a very high mileage vehicle, and we like to maintain a certain threshold because we are transporting other people's children, and so when we're doing that, we need to have vehicles that are up to date, current, and reliable. And we maintain all of our vehicles, but this is just one of those things, of standards that we hold high for that very reason.
Good point.
I'm glad you're thinking like that, because if you had my children, I would expect the county to have some decent vehicles to
Yeah,
not have
absolutely.
breakdowns.
Yeah, those are the things that we think of. And, this is going to help us even with the Kansas winters, with the, ability for the front wheel drive and just those added features that we think about being applicable to any weather actually in Kansas and where we're at. Even today's weather with the rain, need to be able to navigate.
Trading 2 for 1, I'm assuming the upkeep will be a little bit cheaper also.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's good for us as well, just to, maintain what we have and, this opportunity where we're able to trade 2 for 1 and still get a new car and still coming in under the budget of what I had allocated actually helps us with some additional end of year expenses. So, I mean, this is just a really ideal situation for us.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
how many vehicles will this make in your fleet now?
This will put us back to 4.
Okay.
So
You feel
Currently at
that's
5.
adequate?
say it again,
You
sir.
feel that's adequate?
Yeah, it is because we have 2 vans, so Dodge Caravan and a Dodge Voyager, Chrysler Voyager. And so then we have the small size car for out of town travel, et cetera, that get very good gas mileage. And then add this one, which also has some equal gas mileage. So it's new, let's be honest. Everybody's going to want to drive it.
I'd just like to add, I was really thrilled to see that we had so many bids and that this was a local bid that we got to give this award this to. So that's great.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
I'll echo that, Ryan. I'm glad you found something that was local, because I was recently in the same market for the same type of vehicle and there's not very many out there. So you guys did well.
Thank you.
Okay, if there's no more discussion. I'm ready for a motion.
Mr. Chair?
Yes.
Move to approve the purchase of a 2026 Chevrolet Traverse LT from Marmy Chevrolet GMC with the trade of a 2016 Chevrolet Impala and a 2019 Jeep Cherokee Latitude. The bid cost of $21,819 is to be paid from the Juvenile Services Immediate Intervention Fund Equipment Line 128-87-6325.
And I'll second that.
Okay, we got a first and second. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried.
Thank you, commissioners.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, moving on. Do we have a need for executive session? Okay, this is rather short today, but it looks like we'll be working through the afternoon, so. The announcements on ending business. Following the close of the agenda meeting, the commission will be considering the authorization of personnel changes for classified positions, sign any documentation approved during the agenda meeting, or sign any other documentation required for regular county business. Similar action may take place throughout the day. In reference to the Golden Belt and the Hillcrest Memorial Park cemeteries, all decorations may be placed on graves 7 days prior to and shall be removed 7 days after Memorial Day. Employees will not attempt to find items being so removed. Additionally, Barton County will not be responsible for the loss or any damage to any appropriate ornamental items left on any lot, grave, or other part of the memorial parks or cemeteries during the listed holiday periods. Resolution 2022-08, regulations for Barton County owned and operated memorial parks and cemeteries available upon request. So I guess if you hadn't gotten them off yet, I don't know if the Road and Bridge Department's taking them off today or not, but you better rush out there and get them off if you want them. So the appointments for this afternoon or later after the meeting, although subject to change, the following appointments have been scheduled at 9:45 this morning or following the close of the agenda meeting, planning session with media consultants. 10 a.m. regular business discussion, Matt Potsner, County Administrator. At 10:15, program update, Brooke Hallmark, Central Kansas Community Correction Director. At 10:30, solid waste grant recycling application review, Jennifer Hamby, Solid Waste Director. And I believe we've got 5 applications on this. 10:45, program update, Judy Gorham, Environmental Management Director. And Travel 389 appointments, Driving Our Future. Travel 389 will continue in 2026 as the commission meets with local business owners, listens to citizens' ideas, and collaborates with those building better tomorrows along our 389 miles of county roadway. Today, appointments include 11:45, lunch at Lumpy's, 2017 Forest Great Bend. 1 o'clock, Great Bend Tribune, 2012 Forest, Great Bend, Kansas, 2 p.m. Identifications, 1413 Main, Great Bend, Kansas. At 2:30, we'll come back to the courthouse and the commission will continue business discussion in their chambers. The county edition KVGB AM Thursdays at 11:05 a.m. Sheriff Brian Bellender is scheduled for June the 4th, 2026. Discussion and other business discussion items. This is mainly for the commissioners. You have anything to discuss?
Mr. Chair.
Yes.
I think that we should recognize the Great Bend Panthers, both the boys baseball and the girls softball. They did excellent. They made it to state, and I know the girls third place, and was the boys third place too? Do you know, Matt?
Believe so. I don't think they played that last game because of rain, but I think they split third with the two teams.
With
that
the two
wouldn't play.
teams. Otherwise, we would have gotten second, but if anybody followed them, they both, the boys and the girls did excellent. And it's so cool to get to congratulate and support Ellenwood and then to have Great Bend turn around and really do that too. So if we could maybe have them come in, that would be nice, I think.
And maybe we can get the track kids too, because I know Ellenwood had Reagan Wirtz took first in 2 events and then their relay took fourth. I think maybe we should see if we could get like anybody that was on the podium for a track,
Yeah.
maybe in Barton County. There's quite a few athletes that made it to the podium.
Mhm.
8, so maybe we could work on that.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Congratulations, all.
You bet. A lot of people representing Barton County in this. Congratulations to all of them. Do we have any more discussion? Anything?
Mr. Chairman?
Yes.
I know our county clerk, Deb Schmeidler, she's also our elections officer. And every year at this time, I always ask her if she has a list of candidate filings. And she's starting to read my mind finally. She's got the list with her today, I think. Yeah.
Filings were slow. It picked up speed Friday and yesterday, clear up until the last few minutes before the deadline he was in. So we did get several filings for commissioners. 3 commission seats are challenged. We have 3 for Commission District 1, 2 for 4, and 2 for 5. Names or?
We want
I don't know
names.
How extensive you want me to
Yep.
get?
That'd be fine.
For Commission District 1, we have Dwayne Wright, Dale Maneth, and Matthew Garrettson. Commission District 4, Tricia Schlesinger and Kevin Rose. Commission District 5, Jonathan Robinson and Stanley Behrens. For Great Bend City, we did get filings for every ward. Ward 1, Declan Craven and Gary Parr. Ward 2 is Kevin Sapisi, Russell Snyder, and Judy Durkee. Ward 3 is Cody Harris, Blaine Leuenberger, and Ward 4 is Stu Cooper. Washington had Ward 1 Scott Fleming, Ward 2 Keith Kennan, Ward 3 James Morris, and Ward 4 no filings. Ellenwood has 3 at-large positions, so we had 3: Kirk Clausen, Jackie Easern, and Richard Bowman. Woods had mayor and city council position, but no filings there. Ellenwood Hospital District, Justin Lear and Diane O'Neill positions open. And we had, I think, 9 of 22 townships that had a filing for, which is not unusual. They usually just get written in.
Well, I guess congratulations to everybody that steps up and takes an interest in your local government, and competition is always good. So, thank you, Bev.
Mr. Chair, I did
Yes.
forget, I did sit in on a 2-hour Zoom. Gosh, that was before Memorial Day, with the KNRC on the Quivira refuge issue with the water. GMD 5 is going to go ahead with the augmentation well field that they had planned, and that's kind of gone all the way through the regulatory process. So I'm not sure where the KNRC stands on that currently, but it's kind of, the opposition has failed, so they're going to proceed with the augmentation well field. So I think that's the track it's going. I don't know that the KNRC really has a plan at this point, so they were kind of just doing a research meeting to see what direction they should go now. So
Thanks for keeping us updated on that.
Yep.
Water is so very important. So, anything else? See nothing. Next is citizens organizations may present requests or proposals for initial consideration. And I see none. The commissioners are available to the public on Tuesdays during regular business hours. 1 or more commissioners may be present in the commission chambers conducting county business throughout the day on Tuesdays. The commissioners may individually schedule personal appointments related to the county business at their discretion. And the next regular meeting will be at 9 a.m. Tuesday, June the 9th, 2026. And with that, ready for a motion to adjourn.
Moved.
Second.
Got a first and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Meeting adjourned.